Right now, NASCAR teams and drivers are dealing with some major challenges. One story involves a well-known driver having to start from the very back after issues happened before the race even began. The other story was something fans could hardly believe during the race
And if you are a passionate NASCAR fan who enjoys ever like the videos NASCAR Nation Report, the channel is brand new and we are working toward our first 15,000 subscribers with fans who truly love NASCAR conversations every week.
If you have followed the Cup Series this season, you already know how quickly mistakes can shift playoff momentum, affect team confidence, and change the way fans view certain drivers moving forward. Today, we are taking a closer look at both situations because there is much more behind these penalties than what appears on the surface. And if you are a passionate NASCAR fan who enjoys every race weekend, be sure to like the video and subscribe to NASCAR Nation Report. The channel is brand new, and we are working toward our first 15,000 subscribers with fans who truly love NASCAR conversations every week. The first major story from Texas involved Bubba Wallace and Austin Dillon, who were both officially sent to the rear before the Worth 400 at Texas Motor Speedway even started. However, the circumstances for both drivers were very different, which made the situation even more interesting heading into Sunday. Bubba Wallace never had the opportunity to complete a qualifying lap after crashing during practice in the number 232311 Racing Toyota. The team was forced to switch to a backup car, which automatically moved him to the back of the field. Austin Dillon faced problems of his own when the number 3 Richard Childress Racing Chevrolet suffered an engine issue before qualifying, sending him to the rear as well. Officially, NASCAR issued both drivers pre-race rear-of-the-field penalties. But realistically, it did not change much because neither driver completed a qualifying lap, meaning they were already set to start near the back anyway. Still, the timing immediately caught attention, especially for Bubba Wallace, because fans remember the many headlines surrounding him over the past few seasons. Previous incidents, penalties, and difficult race weekends have kept extra focus on everything involving Bubba and 2311 Racing. The pressure on the organization feels especially high this season, with drivers like Tyler Reddick, Corey Heim, and Riley Herbst connected to a team backed by Denny Hamlin and Michael Jordan. Expectations remain extremely high every single week. So when Bubba crashed in practice and had to start last, many fans instantly began questioning the team's consistency again. What made the weekend even more intense was how competitive the field looked at Texas. Carson Hocevar placed the number 77 Spire Motorsports Chevrolet on pole, while Daniel Suarez lined up second, giving Spire Motorsports a surprising front-row sweep. Chris Buescher started third for RFK Racing, with Denny Hamlin and Chase Briscoe completing the top 5 for Joe Gibbs Racing. The top 15 featured major names everywhere, including Kyle Busch, Christopher Bell, Tyler Reddick, Alex Bowman, Ty Gibbs, Kyle Larson, Connor Zilisch, Austin Cindric, Chase Elliott, and William Byron. The lineup was loaded with talent from front to back, which made starting at the rear even more difficult at a demanding track like Texas Motor Speedway. Track position matters heavily there. Dirty air can change everything, and one mistake during a restart can ruin an entire race in seconds. Then came the second major story from Texas, and this one truly surprised many fans watching live. Todd Gilliland somehow received 6 separate penalties for the exact same infraction during the race. 6 times NASCAR penalized the number 34 Front Row Motorsports Ford for pitting before pit road was officially open. The most surprising part was that Gilliland received the same penalty twice on lap 97 alone. By the end of the race, he finished 32nd and 13 laps down after one of the most unusual penalty-filled afternoons seen in recent Cup Series memory. The full penalty report from Texas was packed with incidents. Before the race even started, Bubba Wallace and Austin Dillon were both sent to the rear. During the race, Chad Fincham received multiple penalties in the number 66 Garage 66 Ford, including speeding on pit road and crew violations. William Byron, Ty Gibbs, Kyle Larson, Ross Chastain, Cody Ware, and Noah Gragson were also penalized for various pit road mistakes throughout the event. Despite all of that, Texas was actually calmer than many expected. The race only featured 5 cautions for on-track incidents, which is surprisingly low for Texas Motor Speedway. Meanwhile, Chase Elliott stayed out of trouble and secured his second NASCAR Cup Series victory of the season after post-race inspection confirmed everything was clear. NASCAR also announced that no cars would be taken to the R&D center afterward, meaning Elliott's win officially stood without additional controversy. That may have been the biggest takeaway from the entire Texas weekend. The Cup Series right now feels incredibly unforgiving. One engine problem, one practice crash, one pit road mistake, one crew issue, or one timing error can completely change a driver's race before they even get a chance to recover. For Bubba Wallace, this weekend added more attention to an already important season where fans and analysts continue watching every move closely. For Todd Gilliland, Texas became the kind of race teams probably want to move past quickly because 6 identical penalties in one afternoon is something fans will remember for a long time. And for Chase Elliott, the weekend proved once again that avoiding mistakes and surviving chaotic races can sometimes matter even more than pure speed in modern NASCAR.